everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Shaneria and this is Talk and Crime. On today's video, we have a reaction video, y'all. We've been getting busy to these reactions. If you are new here and you like reaction videos and you watch until the end, or you just want to subscribe, join the family. Y'all, let's get started on today's reaction.
Story time on how my ex-best friend cried her way out of being exposed and then turned a whole entire friend group on me. Okay, so this happened in like 7th or 8th grade, and I was in a friend group of 4 girls. It was me, my best friend Kaylee, and then there was 2 other girls in the friend group. Okay, so basically like me and Kaylee were the kind of best friends that like we knew each other's families. Like she came over all the time. We were inseparable. And then like occasionally there would be like a sleepover where like all 4 of us would stay over at someone's house. Okay, so fast forward to us being friends for a while now. I was starting to notice like little things would go missing like when she would come over. But like it literally started as like little things, like a pair of earrings and then like a mascara. But I didn't really like think anything of it, but I was also aware because my parents told me to be like aware of those kind of things. But also like I didn't want to confront her because I didn't want to accuse her of anything because they're little things and they could easily have gone missing. And then kind of where everything starts to go downhill is she spent the night one night and then my Dior lip oil went missing and then a little tiny watch that my grandma gave me went missing. And like girl, back in the day, those were like my 2 prized possessions. And like I told my parents that they went missing and I was like, there's no way that Kaylee could have took it. Like I don't think that she would do that to me. And my parents were like, well, you don't have to accuse her, so maybe just ask her if like she took them or maybe they got mixed up in her bag, which like there's no way they could have. Like someone would have had to purposely put them in there. So I text her and I'm just like, hey girl, like this and this is missing. Like did you grab it? Did you see it? You know where it is? She was just like, no, like why would you accuse me of that? Like I would never do that to you. And I was like, okay, like I just backed off and I just like whatever. Then I texted my other friends separately and I was like, hey, have you guys seen my watch or my lip oil or whatever? And kind of where I started to feel betrayed is when I texted one of my friends in the friend group, Jenny. I was like, hey girl, like have you seen my watch? And she was like, girl, I was just over at Kaylee's house and I saw it on her dresser. I'm telling you, jaw was dropped. I was like, so the next day I texted Kaylee and I was like, hey, Jenny told me that she saw it on your dresser. Like I sent her a picture of the watch and I was like, are you sure you haven't seen it? And then she texted me back like a few hours later and she was like, oh my gosh, like it got mixed up in my makeup bag. Like I'm so sorry. Da, da, da. And then she returned it and it was fine. Okay, so like a few more weeks went by and like I kept having sleepovers with her and I would notice like more little things kept going missing and like my guard was already up. So I would already like put up all my special things away and like keep out cheap things, you know, so she wouldn't steal like what I actually wanted. And then I started hanging out with Jenny, the other girl without Kaylee, and I didn't want to talk bad about Kaylee, but I was just like, hey, like have you guys noticed that like anything goes missing when you hang out with Kaylee? And they literally got all offended. They were like, Maya, like why would you say that? Like why would you talk bad about her? Da, 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 da. And I was like, I'm not, like I'm just saying, like I'm not accusing her of it anyway, but like this happens several times and like a lot of things go missing when she stays over at my house. And I'm just saying it like if anyone else like is experiencing the same thing. So a week goes by and then I'm spending the night at Kaylee's house and Kaylee goes, Jenny and the other girl told me what you said, that you think I'm a thief. And I was like, I don't think you're a thief. I was just saying that a lot of my stuff goes missing when you go over to my house, and I'm just saying I hope that you're not stealing things from me. So that conversation calms down and like fast forward to the next day, I'm about to go home. My mom picks me up and I get home, and by the way, like at this time, like I was in 7th or 8th grade, so I had like screen time on my phone, so I couldn't text anyone before 12 o'clock, and my mom picked me up at like 10:30, and by the time I got home it was like 11. And I opened my bag and I'm like unpacking my sleepover bag and I noticed that a pair of AirPods in there that aren't mine. So I was like kind of freaking out and I was like trying to text Kaylee that her AirPods were in my bag, but I was having screen time so I couldn't text her yet. And like literally 5 minutes before I was about to go downstairs and tell my parents that her AirPods are in my bag, her parents call my parents and are like, oh my gosh, Maya stole Kaylee's AirPods. Then my parents called me downstairs and they're like, Maya, why are her AirPods in your bag? And I'm like, I literally didn't do that, and like I didn't put them in there, like da da da. And my parents were like, Maya, we're so disappointed, like why would you steal her AirPods? And I was like, parents, I think she just set me up because I was accusing her of stealing my shit. And my parents were like, okay, whatever. And then her mom came and picked up the AirPods that later day. And I was so embarrassed because I was like, I did not steal those AirPods. I can't believe like she would just set me up like that. And then I texted my other friends after like my screen time was over. And I was like, I can't believe like Kaylee like set me up and like da da da. And they were like, Maya, she didn't set you up. You're a thief and you were accusing her to cover it up the whole entire time. And I was like, what? So apparently like she was bawling and on FaceTime with them and guilt tripping them, saying that I was accusing her because I was stealing her stuff. And I was like, no, I literally wasn't. No, he wasn't. So yeah, I have so many other stories about her, and like, she's literally a pathological liar. Like, it was middle school drama, but I still have a lot more stories where that came from. So let me know if you guys want like another story time. But anyways, I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for getting ready with me.
Listen, this story is crazy. Everybody knows, like, if I go in my room and look in my room, I can definitely tell when something is missing or when I don't have it anymore. Why would people think that this young lady just kept saying things are being missing when she spends the night? Like, I'm not going, like, stop making it seem like I'm the one going crazy, because at the end of the day, that girl knew that she was stealing stuff. She knew from the jump that she was spending the night and taking stuff. And the other friends probably was going through the same experiences. See, that's why I highly recommend people watch who their friends are, especially in the school age. Please teach your daughters, your sons, whatever. Everybody's not your friend. And when you have one red flag, to run away from it, because these are going to be constant problems over and over again. Over and over again. Just when she thought she was caught, she wanted to reverse the whole situation and place something in a bag just to make it look like it was the other friends. Like, that is crazy. They start off young doing stuff like this, and once they get older, it turns into bigger issues. Like, you just going over folks' house stealing and thinking that people won't notice when you was the last one there, when you was the one spending the night. Like, that junk is crazy to me. And for the other friends to vouch that they saw things at this young lady's house, only to turn around later on and believe what she said about her, is just crazy to me. You have to watch your friends. Some people don't have a mind to think for themselves. They're like bird brains. So they want to be on whatever side they think is right at the time. But back and forth, I guarantee that both of those other two ladies were playing both of y'all. Like, literally in your face. Like, I wouldn't even be surprised if one of them was stealing too at this point. But you have to teach your children to watch who their friends are, because everybody is definitely not their friends. Everybody don't have their back. And quite frankly, it seemed like that young lady was jealous of this young lady. Like, she wasn't getting these things at home. And let's be clear, sometimes the child is getting these things at home, or able to do these type of things, or able to have this, and still will steal from somebody else. Like, basically a whole kleptomaniac. They just get off stealing from people. This situation should be a lesson, and I am happy that you woke up to see now who she really was, instead of being friends with her from years and years and years from now, and then something sinister happened to you. Like, thanks for opening your eyes now. Be grateful that you experienced this experience with these three people. Two people not really having your back, and so-called not believing you, but instigating the whole thing by telling you that they seen some of your stuff over her. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was just playing back and forth. Just know that this is not a downfall to friendship, right? This is a lesson. So don't think everybody that comes upon your path will be like this. But keep an eye open and be careful. Once you see red flags, and that's what anybody, run. She was not your friend. She probably was jealous of you, and she wanted, now that she know that she was caught, she wanted to turn everybody against you. And that's what her whole goal was. She already had that plan in mind. She was going to turn other people against you. And your mama should have knew, because you had reached to the point where you like, Mom, like, my stuff is missing. So your mama should have knew at that point, yeah, it's best not to let her over here anymore. Like, look, love, I know that you think she your friend, but nah. At this point, she's putting stuff in your bag, making it look like you're taking from her. She can't come over here no more. Cut her off. That's not your friend. Even though it's your choice to listen. Even as a teenager, like, you can sneak and go play with this same person, even though your parents saying she's not good for you, like, she's giving bad vibes, like, I don't like you around her. you're still going to go and do the same thing. Just know and thank God that your eyes were open like now whenever it happened, and move on from this situation knowing that you always have to have your own back. You always have to watch. And once you get red flags, honey, stop inviting those people over, because no, like, you're not gonna come over here and steal and I'm trying to be your friend. Like, that's not what it is. And I don't want to be your friend if y'all want to go inside. Like, just say it's wrong. Even if you don't know if she telling the truth or not, just say, look, but all of it is wrong. Like, whatever is going on, y'all need to stop like taking sides. Like, that was just weird. You guys, drop down in the comment section what you think about this story. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Go in the description and check out my planners and journals on Amazon, and also my digital planners too. You guys, if you are new here, what are you waiting for? Join the best reaction channel there is. And if you are returning, I appreciate you guys. Thank you, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Peace.